There once was a boy named Ito, whose tale was in my storybook. He had a face of perfect beauty, and all day in mirrors he looked it. But Ito loved his face so much, he didn't want others to enjoy. So he put on a mask and pretended to be cold. He wore the mask for days and years, until he fell for a lovely girl, who confided to a friend he must be ugly and hiding from the world. So Ito finally removed his mask to prove her wrong and be bold, only to find that in time his face had grown very old. Agatha lit up with understanding. Looking miffed, Sophie glared at Nicola, then opened her mouth to sing, but Agatha drummed in and sang back to Nicola in a husky, barbarous croak. I know a boy like Ito, who wears a mask of queen. We need a pretty girl to tempt his pride and make him want to be seen. A girl like a prize or a trophy. A girl whose name is... Agatha and Nicola turned and stared at Sophie. Sophie blinked back at them, baffled. Silence hung over the pavilion. That's Anne's a shanty, a pirate cried. Boo! The others shouted. Beef bits and fistfuls of corns spilled violently in their direction. Someone threw a parrot and hit hot in the crown. Poke out their eyes, one ordered. Cut off their arms, commanded another. Young pirates with swords advanced. Agatha and Sophie recoiled, dragging the rest of the crew with them. There was nowhere to go. All 9 members of the group backed up against a wall, shadows of pirates' blades rising over them. Finger-closed burnt bright behind the kids' backs as they tried to melt each other's cuffs. Hester's demon screeched and tore at his strings, but it was too late. Swords slashed down. Yoo-hoo! Boys! Hands behind her back, Sophie removed her ruffly blue dress and started high-kicking. I'm Whiskey Woo, the Pirate Queen. Whiskey Woo, Whiskey Woo. I'm Whiskey Woo, the Pirate Queen. Whiskey Woo, Whiskey Woo. Pirates held their swords, eyes big as gold coins. Sophie kicked the tire, thrusting her brooms and a purely white smile. I'm Whiskey Woo, the Pirate Queen. Whiskey Woo, Whiskey Woo. She saw the pirates' faces and slowly stopped singing. The pavilion went quiet as a storm. Somewhere a pirate squirted. Blimey, that's a worse strategy I've heard, wisely spat. Bottom of the barrel, said Ted to the vehicle. Don't deserve the word barrel, said the fat pirate. Agatha's palms dripped. She could see Sophie flush-faced, knowing she had just doomed them all. Then, like a sun whipping through clouds, the boys exploded into laughter. Might be pretty, but she's stupid as a nut, the handsome pirates heard. Don't skis too close, or you might stand still but two, the runty one whooped. Put that in a school handbook. Feel sorry for our students. Their things are dope. The fat one snickered. Sophie gazed at them, wet as a beet. Get those claws to the snake, wisely snarled, shaking his head. Faster, get them out of our sight. The faster we are rid of them for good. Whiskey Woo! Whiskey Woo! His mates mocked. Eager to deliver their bounties, the housebound pirates ripped the keys on towards the castle. Agatha stared at Sophie, speechless. I saved us, didn't I? Sophie retorted. As they filed out of the pavilion, they could hear pirates still jeering, Whiskey Woo! Whiskey Woo! A good laugh is worth its weight in gold. Sophie called back at them angrily. Better up that bounty on me now. 100,000, I'll say, wouldn't you? Whiskey Woo! Whiskey Woo! The pirates rattled. Nicola whispered to Agatha. At least we have our noses. She can't outsmart the snake by being a fool, Nicola. Agatha hissed, stringing against her cuffs. Your Shetty was right. Sophie can get him to take off his mask, but only if she likes her. How is she going to make him like her? With a limerick and a cha-cha? Leave it to me. I'll help her, Nicola whispered. Yeah, right. You don't know Sophie like I do. This isn't just your fairy tale anymore, Agatha, Nicola said sharply. Agatha was quiet. Listen, said Nicola. Ever since I got to the woods, I thought my real life was back at Gafferden. But the Snorian wrote all of us into the quest for a reason, including me. And the only way I'll find out why I'm on the quest, as if you let me be a part of it. Her dark eyes softened. Maybe you already have a best friend, Agatha. Maybe you don't have room in your story for any more. But I have room in mine. Let me help you. Agatha searched the first year's face. All this time, she thought she was the captain of this fairy tale, the only one who could steer them to a new happy ending, as if it were a maypole pot on the shore. That's another reason she had left Tetros behind, because in her toughest moments, Agatha trusted herself and herself alone.